A new week is upon us, and as always I have the pleasure of serving you yet another free games this week video. Let's start on Steam with a team battler in the form of One Piece Bounty Rush, a TV show I still haven't watched. Anyway, this bad boy was released just a few days ago and sitting in with mixed reviews, which is most likely tied to it being a phone game port type of thing and enough microtransactions to make Bill Gates poor. It's a 4 vs 4 team action game where you work with your team and capture the other team's berries. I don't know if it's dingleberries, but they're close enough. I guess if you're a big One Piece fan with an even bigger wallet, then you will be delighted, but everyone else is more than welcome to follow Sickfishsticks to the next game. If you're quick, you might still have some time to take Squad out for a spin. It has my world famous Sickfishsticks seal of approval, and it is as good as a military sim as it is what am I trying to say? Squad is a tactical first-person shooter that provides authentic combat experience through teamwork, constant communication, and realistic gameplay. It really bridges the gap between arcade shooter and military simulation with 100-player battles, combined arms combat, base building, and integrated voice-over IP system. Let's be honest, very few games capture the real-world feel of being led by an 8-year-old into a modern conflict and the slaughter that follows. Imagine you get 50 monkeys together to create and execute a highly complicated military operations against another 50 monkeys. That's Squad, 10 out of 10 I would recommend. Listen, I don't remember if I told you, but the wife promised me when I hit 10,000 subscribers that I would get to experience the reverse triple 460 620 69 special thing. So please, can you help me experience that by hitting the subscribe button? We're almost at 10k, I appreciate it, and that's about it. No, actually, links to all of the games mentioned in this video are in the description and they take you straight to the game, so no googling required. Next up we have Decidit. This is something that starts with a D, which is a fast-paced FPS roguelike in which you must use all of your arsenal and movement abilities at your disposal in order to progress in an unstable demonic maze. I was looking at it and I just felt that it reminded me of my commute to work, but I guess that's just me. Here, you have to be fast, precise, but also strategic, using all of your demonic weapons and abilities collected along the way to create some pretty juicy synergies. It's a fun game and definitely worth a run or two. Decidit, I think is what it's called, is currently sitting in with positive reviews. Next up, a game for the big brain strategy boys out there. Death or Glory, the ultimate dueling card game. Here, you explore exciting realms that are proving grounds for heavenly warriors and mighty beasts and powerful mechs, and a little bit more. Build your own champion deck in a roguelike adventure mode and score ranks in intense battle against the fellow champions. A fairly well executed card game with some interesting mechanics mixed in for some added spice. It's off to a good start with mostly positive reviews on Steam. Next up, Crystal Cave, a 2D explorer platformer with some puzzling mixed in. It does look pretty interesting with the art direction, and the puzzles are not too difficult to solve, which makes the brain feel kinda good. And in all honesty, it has just the right amount of spice to make it feel nice. If you're into platformers, then this will be right up your alley. Next up, we take a look at something special, Armored of Doom. Armored of Doom is a TPS game with tank vehicle and MOBA gameplay mixed together, a funky combination that I haven't seen before. Here you'll have the pleasure of using famous active and retired tanks to compete on the battlefield. The game combines the strategic depth of traditional tank battles with the excitement of MOBA games. It brings a really cool gaming experience. It was just released a few days ago and it's sitting in with the very positive reviews. Next, we take a quick look at Dungeon CEO. Here you take on the role of a Victorian-era dungeon CEO, manage resources, recruit monsters, and customize your deck to dominate these turn-based fights. The key here is to outwit your opponent, acquire coins, and lead the dungeon company to victory in a world teeming with adventures and goods. I actually had a lot of fun with this bad boy, and considering the genre, it's pretty impressive that it's currently sitting in with mostly positive reviews with a sweet 46. As someone who lives in a country where it rains all the goddamn time, this spoke to my heart. Welcome to a Rainy Day, a simple game where the main focus is to stay out of the rain. A simple, casual adventure game with hand-drawn graphics and cuteness overload. Next up, a battle royale action racer, I guess you can call this, but you're a penguin, for better or worse. It is steaming packed with funky looking maps with various power-ups that help keep things spicy. I guess the developers looked at Fall Guys and were like, hold my beer, it needs some penguins. I don't think there's a lot more to say about this game. I suggest if you like Fall Guys, you'll probably like this fast penguin type of game, so a win for you. This week we've got ourselves another Microsoft Store freebie to share. You can grab the next game in the Hero of the Kingdom series, the second episode in the Lost Tales storyline. We mentioned the original Hero of the Kingdoms in a free games video a few weeks back, so it's nice to see Microsoft following that bad boy up with another giveaway, and yes. So if you're one of those big brain strategy boys and enjoy Hero of the Kingdoms, then I'll leave a link in the description that takes you straight to the Microsoft game so you can do a claim. That even rhymes, should have been a rapper. Let's take a quick jump over to the Epic Store where we can claim 2 free games this week, and both games going for the cuteness overload factor times 10. Firstly, and until October 3rd, we have Spirit of the Mouse. Here, you bring kindness and light to the people of Saint-Léger, as a tiny mouse with a pretty big heart. You get to explore a quaint French village, make electrifying new friends, and do good deeds for those in need, and thus is the narrative of this adventure game. And starting October 3rd, you can get your hands on Bear and Breakfast, which is a laid-back management adventure game where you play as a well-meaning bear trying to run a bed and breakfast in the woods. I mean, the amount of mushrooms that the developers had to ingest to come up with that idea, I wish I was there that night as well. Here, Hank and his friends find an abandoned shack and, equipped with their teenage ingenuity, turn it into a money-making bed and breakfast scheme for unsuspecting tourists. As your business expands, so do the mysteries of the forest, and Hank soon finds himself uncovering a plot deeper than the wilderness itself. 10 out of 10 on the game idea. I look forward to trying this bad boy. And that's pretty much all I had for you in this one. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.